Hey, Sagittarius, intuitive soul coach here with your February 2022 love reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Sagittarius and take a look at all things love, whether you are single, maybe you are partnered up, or perhaps you are taking a break. We'll dive into each and every one of those aspects. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links, Sagittarius, in the description box below. All right. Very interesting right away here. We're going to dive in. In the past energy, we do have intense passion with the cinnamon stick here. Excuse me, when you think of a cinnamon stick, you think of aphrodisiac, you think of sweet, you think of passion, it's very wonderful energy here. So this can be the past of 10 weeks ago, 10 months ago, or 10 years ago, Sagittarius, but there's a lot of, I feel, sexual chemistry that you had between another person here. There was a lot of passion, a lot of fiery energy. You may have been dealing with a fire sign as well as yourself, but I do feel for you, Sag, this is about reconnecting to some sort of energy that you've been going through a shift, because in the present moment we do have the leaves, which talks about a gradual shift. So you may not be feeling that spark. You may not be feeling that intense passion that you once felt here in your life. So whether you are single or you are partnered up here, there is a gradual shift going on in the present moment for you, where it's not as, how should I put it, hot or spicy as it once was. And in the future here, we have the keys card showing up, which talks about important choices. So for a lot of you, this is about reigniting that flame or that passion. It could be about walking away from a situation or trying to bring maybe a relationship together. We'll take a look and dive in, and we'll get a little more clarity here for you. But let's take a look and see what is the heart of the matter for Sagittarius. How would you like these, Spirit? Okay. So what do we have here? We have the Three of Wands. So this is the energy that you come in at. And the Three of Wands is about an expansion of opportunities here. And you have choices showing up. So for a lot of you, the Three of Wands is looking at something that you've invested in. Maybe you've invested in yourself for quite a while. If you're single, perhaps this is investing in a relationship that's been, ongoing for quite a while here, or been in your life for quite a while. But the Three of Wands, you may be looking at it now with a new perspective, saying, okay, do I want to continue investing in this situation if I'm not getting anything in return? It's about moving forward. You want to move in a new direction, but things may be turning out a little differently than you'd hoped here. The gradual shift card does mirror the energy of the Three of Wands, because it says that there is a shift. There is movement here, because she's looking out into the horizon and she's holding her ship. And typically in other tarot decks, you can see the ships on the horizon, or you can see that they're looking out, waiting for their ships to come in. So you may be waiting for the energy of new love or passion or excitement to come back into your life here. But we're going to clarify this energy here for you, Sagittarius. Let's take a look. February will be a perfect month for reigniting that passion and moving towards a new opportunity is what I'm sensing here. The Knight of Swords, taking action, moving towards, again, a new opportunity. Now, this could be you running away from something here that at one point was quite intense, or maybe you are taking action to make a new decision or a new choice. But the Knight of Swords is a streamlined decision maker. When he makes this decision, which you have coming in here for you, there's no stopping him. Boom. It's A to Z. There isn't a lot of in between here for you. So in the position of your challenge, we have the Ten of Pentacles showing up. And this is saying here that you want to be all in. You want to build a solid life with somebody here. But there are shifts going on in the relationship, and they may not be, as powerful as they once were. So some of you may be cutting ties, with somebody that you've invested a lot of energy into here. We're going to take a look and clarify the Ten of Pentacles. I am getting that for those of you that are single, you're wondering when you're going to have this intense passion back into your life here. And there may be some choices for you to make, whether these are internal decisions about maybe some limiting beliefs or some subconscious factors that may be holding you back from achieving love here. Yeah, you're going through a rebirthing process. The rebirth. This showing up for you in the challenge position is all about resisting change, holding on. There's a situation that isn't as powerful here as it once was with the Ten of Pentacles. This is you having everything, your cake and eating it too. You having the good job, the good wife or husband, the children, the money, the vacations, the enjoyment factor of it all. But there's something here that you may be hanging on to for the sake of maybe family or for the sake of money or whatever this is here. But you want to bring this into balance. You want to bring this Ten of Pentacles, but there is a shift in some sort of relationship dynamic, whether this is with another person or it's a shift within yourself here, Sagittarius. So the Death card is you needing to work on going through this transformational phase for some of you. Okay, very interesting. Some of you may be going through menopause as well, and they're telling me that you may have you may be feeling a lot more sexual energy, or you may be feeling even less sexual energy. So please take that as it resonates for you here. But I do feel with the Death card, there's changes within your body that's happening, but you're also getting downloaded information this month. I feel like you will have some important choices to make regarding family or your home life, but you're going to come out on top here. The Death card is saying there cannot be any more resistance. You've been resisting something for quite some time, and I feel like it's been shifting, and now looking back on it, you're thinking, why did I wait so long to move in this direction? So let's take a look and see what is below you, Sagittarius. What is below you? The King of Cups, yes. And the reason why you had to go through, any of these situations here in the past, whether it was relationships, whether it was marriages, divorces, family dynamics, to get you to where you are at this point in your life, Sagittarius, the King of Cups is somebody who evolves emotionally. And that's what that transformation card is all about. There has been a gradual shift over time for you here, where you're now trusting in your own emotions. And for a long time, you had to rediscover your emotions because maybe you had a lot of trauma. You can see here with the sharks below the surface that at times the sharks may have gotten the best of you. They may have come up with overbursting emotions here, or it could have been a lot of maybe crying, maybe even a little depression. But with the King of Cups, this is someone who is supportive and intelligent, patient, wise, but evolves emotionally and holds their emotions together, but shows a lot of compassion and nurturing qualities to others and themselves here. So I like this energy of the King of Cups because you've definitely grown and advanced here. And that's a shift that maybe you haven't necessarily seen because it has been gradual, but you've definitely been putting in the work here on yourself. But do remember here, there's important choices showing up. But let's clarify the King of Cups. And we'll take a look and see what those choices are as well. Yeah, Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups talks about you believing that something is possible again. Okay, so if there's been stagnancy, let's say you've been with somebody for quite a while and maybe there hasn't been a lot of passion or excitement, you may be deciding, well, what do I need to do to reignite that spark? And is it even possible? Some of you may be deciding to go in a new direction here, but the Nine of Cups is saying that now that you have your emotions kind of under control, or you're taking an actual look at them instead of maybe numbing them or hiding them or whatever it is that you've done here to push those emotions down, you're finally, over the past few years, I feel like you've been looking at the emotions and why you feel the way you do regarding a love situation or regarding love in general. There may be limiting beliefs or childhood wounding or factors regarding the way that you've seen a relationship growing up. and what relationships really look like to you. Now you're opening up the door to abundance. The Nine of Cups showing up is about wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment here. So that is the shift that you're moving towards, and that is the important decision you are going to make here in February. What do I need to do in my life to bring in more emotional fulfillment? So I really like this energy showing up here for you. It's almost like you've matured in your emotions, regardless of how old you are, Sagittarius. This is about a maturing and a leveling and stepping up here. So let's take a look at your past. What's showing up here? We have the Magician. The Magician card is all about tapping into the resources that you have to be able to manifest the love life that you want. It's about believing in yourself and taking action. So what is it that you have been working on manifesting? This may have been a seed that was planted in the recent past here, and you may be really noticing that your love life is turning in a new direction here. Now, this could be somebody you've just had your eye on, and you've actually manifested a new love situation. For others of you, you've manifested healing in your life. For some of you who have been in a relationship or are in a relationship, this is about manifesting what you expect and what you want to see come from it. So let's take a look and clarify. I like the Magician card showing up because it does talk about you going through some changes and you believing in yourself after a time of maybe other people not believing in you. Yeah, because you have the Seven of Wands and the Sun card. So what this is saying here is you've had a wall up regarding love, Sagittarius, for quite a while. And the reason why you've had this wall up is because, again, there was either some childhood trauma that you've were tied to, or maybe again there was some ancestral wounding. There was some healing that needed to take place. Maybe it was prior relationships or marriages that you were in, that there was a lot of emotional abuse, could be physical abuse. This could be any sort of trauma that you've dealt with regarding love, and your defenses have gone up with the Seven of Wands. But I feel like you are now making amends. You are now not needing to defend yourself as much. And when things come at you, you can see in this card that she's in her own bubble. She's in her own space of healing. And you can see a lot of the wands here kind of coming at her, but she's meditating and she's looking over here to her son. And she's saying, you know what? I'm not going to let anything burst my bubble here. I want to be happy. I want to finally attract the love that I desire. So I feel like a lot of you are really reprogramming the way that you feel about love. You're letting your guard down here and you're manifesting a new energy regarding your love. So this is really powerful. You've been doing the inner work and you've been making the shift here. So for some of you, you may have a very exciting February. Let's take a look here and see what opportunities may be showing up for you. We'll take a look at what's above you. Knight of Wands. Okay. Sagittarius, somebody may be coming towards you, or you may be coming towards someone quite passionately here, because this is the second fastest knight. He's a sweet talker. This person knows how to make you feel loved and make you feel that intense passion here. It doesn't matter if you're female or male. It actually looks like a female in this picture here. So this could be you taking action if you're female, or if you are male, maybe a female is coming towards you. Roles can be reversed here, but the Knight of Wands is definitely somebody who's adventurous, somebody who's spontaneous, very charismatic, very charming. They are a good sweet talker and tell you not only what you want to hear, but make you feel good. And this is the energy of this intense passion. So if you've been wanting to bring that into your life, I certainly see it showing up here for you with the Knight of Wands. So very beautiful. And that may be what this important choice is all about. You may be deciding to, bring more love into your life or accept the love offer that may be showing up for you. But I feel like this could be you moving towards somebody here, Sag. You possibly making the first move. Let's take a look. Three of Cups. Okay, Three of Cups talks of celebration. It talks about socializing. It can talk about your soul tribe, your soul group, your friends, your family. It can be a few of you getting together here. So you may meet somebody quickly, spontaneously, while you're out and about with maybe a group of people. Maybe this is a few of you out and about getting drinks or having, getting some dancing on. Whatever this is, this doesn't have to be out and about. It can be in a small setting. Maybe you're taking a class with a few friends. You may meet somebody quite quickly and you may make the first move. Say, hey, I think you're attractive. Do you want to go out on a date, or can I get your number? So I feel like that is you maybe taking action. If you are in a relationship here, you may be doing something spontaneous with your partner or your lover. You may say, hey, let's get out of town for the weekends. Let's reignite that flame. Let's try, chocolate covered strawberries and some new spicy warming sensations. Whatever this is for you here, you're going to spice it up. So whatever that means, you take it as it resonates, Sag. There's a little bit of spicy action taking place. Let's take a look at the near future. Seven of Pentacles showing up here for you. So the Seven of Pentacles is about your hard work paying off. It's about persistence. There's something here that you may be really persisting and moving forward on. And that is going to bring you a lot of happiness. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles showing up is, is it worth it? If I keep going forward and trying to take action towards my love life, will it pay off? And I feel in this case, it certainly will, but it's up to you. You have a decision to make here. Do you want to keep putting in the hard work and energy and effort, or do you want to kind of take a step back and go in a new direction? And that's what this important choice is for you. You have the key. You hold the key to make this decision here, but it's completely up to you. I feel like you will come out on top with whatever decision you choose. So let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Pentacles. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Okay, we have equal, give and take. So yes, if you are willing to put in the work and you try a little bit harder, because what they're showing me here is you want somebody that is going to be equally, an equally balanced love relationship here. You want somebody to show you intimacy. You want somebody to be there during your ups and downs, your highs and lows. And you also want mutual respect. They're really giving me mutual respect quite strongly. So that may resonate with a few of you quite strongly. Right behind it, we have the Four of Wands. This is the card of celebration. It can be the card of halfway to marriage. But again, remember what I said earlier. I said dancing and getting together with your soul tribe. And I feel like for you, this can be maybe a marriage or a celebration of some sort showing up for you. It is the love month, February. So if you have any event plans, do take action towards bringing more excitement or love into your life here. It's going to take a little strength. Maybe you kind of stepping outside of your comfort zone here, Sagittarius, because you may be more logical. You may be thinking, I'm not going to let my feelings completely lead me and along the way, but that's something you're starting to open up to with the King of Cups here. The King of Swords, air energy. It's Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. King of Swords is all about somebody who's can be very, very logical. So I feel like this is about you blending that heart and that logic and finding the miracle in between. So let's take a look and see what you are telling yourself, Sagittarius. They're showing me somebody clipping their nails. So if you are currently maybe clipping a nail, maybe it's a hangnail, or maybe it's your nail, or if you have a clippers near you, please take it as it resonates. Okay, let's take a look here and see what is showing up for you, Sagittarius. Maybe it means you need to clip your nails. I don't know. Please take it again as it resonates. King of Wands. This is what you're telling yourself. You're feeling, some of you are could be a little bit stubborn, but this is the card of marching to the beat of your own drum. You want to do things your way at times, but this is somebody who is very passionate, very sexual energy here. Somebody who is adventurous yet warm. And I feel like you want to move forward, but you want to do it your way. You want to bring more passion and excitement. You want there to be solid commitments as well as fun. So what they're telling me for some of you is not necessarily solid commitment, but you want there to be more adventure. You want there to be more intellectual conversations. You want there to be more laughter. So there's an energy of happy vibes. There's an energy of fun here. You want somebody to be able to go out and dance with. Somebody that can spin you. They're actually showing me spinning around a ballroom. So if you love to dance, or if you haven't had a partner to dance, maybe in the living room or maybe in the kitchen, this is about you definitely moving forward with a lot of passion. Let's take a look. I feel like you're off. You're in this direction. You're off in search of what you had here in the past, this intense passion. And you've been shifting into this energy for quite a while now. Two of Pentacles. It's saying that there's a lot that you're trying to juggle up between emotions at this time. But I feel like this is you finally getting clear on what it is that you want to do and what direction, and moving forward instead of constantly going back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? Or feeling, you know, maybe like you bring in wishy-washy romances if you're single. It's about you finally moving forward and taking action. You telling somebody, hey, I like you. I want more, from this relationship. Are you willing? Whoa, it just got really bright in here. I apologize here, Sagittarius. But it's definitely about you moving strongly and solid forward on your path. Let's take a look here and see what is showing up in your surroundings, your environment, your energy. Let's take a look here. Two of Swords, there it is. Important choices. So the Two of Swords and the keys showing up in your near future and in your energy for the month of February. You're deciding, do I stay, do I go? Do I stay in my comfort zone here? Do I stay because something is... Again, with this 10 of Pentacles, maybe you feel bound to. Maybe you feel like you owe someone. Or maybe this is you, Sagittarius, feeling like you want to connect the dots here. You can see two lovebirds sitting at the top. And you may be feeling bored and frustrated, and you have a decision to make. Do you want to go in this direction or this direction here? Let's take a look and clarify. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So some of you, not all of you, some of you may be in a family dynamic that it holds you because maybe you have children with somebody, or maybe you've been with somebody for quite a while and your joint finances are helping you grow, even if it's separately, even if there's no romance. I feel like some of you feel tied to a situation regarding a family dynamic. For those of you that are single, I feel like you may have a decision to pick and choose between maybe two people that you've been talking to. For others of you, this is a very nurturing energy. So you may attract people at times that need healing, or you may mirror each other's shadow side or wounding side here. So there's definitely an energy of healing and taking care of yourself first. But I feel like this important decision does have to do with you doing what is right for you, Sagittarius. You could take care of the house. You may do the cooking and the cleaning and the working, taking care of kids, doing everything. And you may be saying, you know what, I'm more than just a maid or, a wife, or more than just the single person who's bored all the time. This is about you going for your passion, you moving towards a new love, or a new sense of what love means to you here. So you're taking action this month, and I feel like you will be excited. I feel like you will come out on top. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. Six of Swords. Yeah, you feel anchored down and you want to move forward to calmer waters. The Six of Swords is leaving the past behind, moving on from a situation that maybe was or is a little bit boring or a little bit stale. It's gone. They're showing me stale bread or moldy bread. So something may have gone stale. So what you can do is you can buy a new loaf of bread, right? Or some people may just cut off the pieces of the mold. I don't suggest that, but that's symbolically what I'm getting here for you. What do you want to do in this situation? obviously the choice would be very easy. Go buy a new loaf of bread here, but maybe not all of the pieces in the loaf are bad. But the Six of Swords says you do feel tied or anchored to maybe an energy of familiarity here. So the Six of Swords showing up, your hope is to come out stronger, to come out on top, to accept whatever this gradual shift was that taught you a beautiful lesson, but now to move forward and take that leap of faith. The fear is, what if I stay anchored? What if I stay stuck? What if I stay where I'm currently at? That's not fulfilling. Trust your intuition here. Okay. Trust anything showing up for you that seems, they're telling me that things may have gotten or may get exposed for you, and it may that may be a fear. Some of you may be constantly in your head or over worrying, overthinking. The fear here is maybe you're not trusting this new energy, this new love. Maybe you don't believe that it can happen. Therefore, you're staying in the same energy that you've been in for quite a while here. But there is a forward movement. You have 2 knights showing up for you. You've grown in your emotions here, Sagittarius. There is no reason why whatever choice that you make here in the future regarding your love, why it can't bring you a lot of passion and excitement and lust and dreamy love energy here. You can have that. Just because something is taking a long time or because you've been sitting in it for quite a while, it doesn't mean that that energy has to stay that way forever. Eventually there comes a time where you say, you know what, I need something fresh. And I feel like this is the perfect month for you to grab the bull by the horns. Yes. And in your outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles here. So this is about you manifesting this new opportunity for love to come in here. You may receive some sort of news of something that has a lot of potential, a lot of growth. This could be a friendship for some of you turning into something more, I'm getting. Or this could be a relationship here where you are hearing or getting some sort of news. Maybe flowers, maybe somebody again wants to take you on vacation, or they want to add a little bit of spiciness to a situation. Okay, so that may be you making that first move, or it can be somebody coming in making that first move for you. So I like this Page of Pentacles showing up here. It's something you've been wanting and waiting for quite a while here, Sag. So I like this. Let's take a look. Somebody may surprise you. You may receive a gift or a card. They're showing me on somebody's doorstep. There may be, it could be a bundle of roses or flowers. This could be, a teddy bear with some candies. I mean, we are celebrating if you celebrate the Valentine's Day season, and some of you are thinking, Valentine's, like nobody's into that. I'm alone. Valentine's Day, blah, blah, makes you feel a little bit lower sometimes. But this is about somebody coming in, offering you something exciting. 5 of Swords showing up in reverse. Yeah, because you've been overthinking this. You've been overanalyzing. When is this shift going to change? What should I do? What decision should I make here? I feel like this Page of Pentacles is coming in to offer you, again, a win. Offer you a win in love, and it'll help you get out of your head. So I like this. Let's take a look here, Sag, and see what is coming in for you with the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's get a message here from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Whoa. Okay. That one came right at me. So you, again, may have a message that comes in at you quite quickly. Yeah. Between worlds. This makes perfect sense. Yes, there has been a gradual shift. Maybe you've been shifting out of an old energy. Now you're shifting into a new energy. And you can see here, this is that 6 of Swords. This is that past, right? What's behind you. Maybe some sort of tumultuous relationship or energy here. There's some stormy clouds to weather, but you're moving towards clarity and you're moving towards clear, happy skies. So whatever decision you are making in the month of February is going to bring a lot of happiness to you here. It's also the card of the Empress, which is the 3, and that's about self-love and other people noticing your self-worth as well. You may be very attractive this month. You may be always attractive, Sagittarius, but I feel like you are really being illuminated at this time. So this is about transitions, not being fully out of one situation and fully engaged in another. It does talk about no man's land. And the relationship message is this. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Yes, so if you are single, there's a love offer coming in here where it's saying it doesn't have to be in a rush, especially with the Page of Pentacles. There's something slow here, but go with the flow and go in that, energy of excitement and fun and curiosity here. If you are currently in a relationship, you may be really looking at your values and looking at what you've learned from this relationship and how you want to proceed moving forward. We're going to get a message here from the Soul Truth deck. And I do recommend, Sagittarius, if you've been taking notes, certainly do jot down the question that shows up here for you. And excuse me, ask yourself this throughout the month of February. It says here, what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. Today's soul action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here, Sagittarius, to fix anyone. Today's mantra, I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what is best for me. Absolutely. This is the energy of everything that we were just talking about here. Setting the good, healthy boundaries and making sure that the decisions that you're making from here on out are based in your highest good here. But do trust that you're not here to fix anyone. You're here to work on yourself. You're here to work on your personal healing. It's hard for you if you are an empath here, Sag, to not try to heal other people, but you're on a very important mission here in this lifetime to work on your relationships, not only with others, but with yourself. So I like this showing up for you. All right, we're going to get a few messages here, Sagittarius, from your spirit animals. And I just ask that you close your eyes for a moment. And I ask that you tune into that third eye chakra. Now that is the area between your eyebrows. Take a deep breath in from the belly, and I want you to think of an animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that swims deep in the sea, maybe flies high in the sky. Maybe this animal is wild or domesticated, magical or mystical. Maybe it is an animal you currently have at your home, or maybe one that you had as a small child. There is no right or wrong answer, Sagittarius. And if you need a moment, just come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post your power animal that you just seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you are notified when I do post back on this channel around the 1st of the month. Okay, so the first card we have is Horse Spirit. It says freedom is yours. You have a freedom here, a sense of a liberation, liberating yourself. There's a choice that needs to be made here. Will you stay in your comfort zone, or will you take action and take charge of the life and the love and the lust and the excitement and passion here that you want? This horse is very, very beautiful. There's a lot of, you can see a white horse taking charge of their own life here. So I feel that you want to move forward and you want the freedom. Some of you have it regarding if you are single currently, you have the freedom of choice, but I feel like you want more. There's a longing of wanting more, wanting a little bit of another piece. And that's not selfish at all, Sagittarius. It's about getting in tune with, again, your desires, your wants, your needs, and making the decisions to make that happen. And that may be you setting healthy boundaries. Parrot spirit, it says, watch your words. Watch your words. So this can be about how you talk to yourself as well as how you speak to other people. So pay attention to your self-talk. Are you talking to yourself with compassion and kindness? Are you believing in yourself? Do you believe that it's possible to bring in love or to attract the kind of energy or the partner or the soulmate that you deserve and that you want here? So do pay attention to how you are speaking to yourself in February. Next here we have White Raven spirit. Trust in the magic. There's a lot of magic in the air in February, especially towards the second half. And for a lot of you, this is lusty, passionate energy. So trust in the magic, go with the flow here, and know that something, you're not sure, again, if it's going to work out long term. But this says get out of your head for a moment, because you were in your head with that Five of Swords energy. And this is about not overthinking, not wondering what's going to come of it, and just enjoy the magic between you and another. And lastly, we have Wolf spirit. Wolf spirit, it says turn knowledge into wisdom. So this is really beautiful here. Turn knowledge into wisdom. You've gained a lot in the past here, whether it's been relationships that you've learned some heavy lessons in. Maybe you've learned a lot about yourself, which I certainly see you have here, Sagittarius. But now you're turning what you've learned in the past into some valuable, knowledgeable lessons to move forward, and in that you are gaining even more wisdom. So I really like this for you. All right, and last but not least here, Sagittarius, we are going to pull a crystal spirit message for you. And for those of you that may be interested in any of the decks you see above here, or any that I do use during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right, so your crystal is Demorterite. Demorterite, very beautiful purple energy here. I'm going to try to just zoom in, and you can see that there's a lot of little, it looks like little shards kind of in the stone, which is quite beautiful. But this is about that third eye and crown chakra energy. It's also the card 21, which is about a happy completion, some sort of cycle ending here for you, where you're allowed to feel liberated. You're allowed to feel the freedom, the excitement, the happiness, that sun energy as well. And this stone here is all about organization. It can be about clearing out the clutter, whether that's mental clutter, maybe it's old emotional wounding here. You're clearing it out so you can move forward in a new positive frame of mind here. Your relationship message is this. Demorterite spirit has appeared to encourage you to bring out orderliness in your interactions with others and in your thinking about your relationships. Now is a perfect time to journal about your thoughts and feelings when it comes to the people you care about. If challenging emotions come up, be secure in knowing that divine guidance is there for you and that the conscious universe wants you to be happy. This crystal calls you to write lists and set plans for what you want and need in your relationships. We just talked about that here. It says, you are entitled to receive love easily and naturally. And as you get honest with yourself through journaling and list making, you will start to see whether you need to adjust your relationships to make this easier. Love yourself enough to journal about your truth as you collect your thoughts and get organized when it comes to planning how you might improve or enhance your relationships. I love this card for you. It talks about organizing your mind as well, getting rid of the thoughts that maybe you are overanalyzing because you want to make a very important choice, but you may not be sure how to do that. This Demorderite spirit is saying here, write it down, get it out on paper, maybe make a pros and cons, or maybe make a trait or characteristic list that you would like to see in another partner. What would you like to bring about and have as goals? So get it down on paper here, journal your thoughts and feelings so you don't let them overwhelm you with this King of Cups, okay? Because you're holding it up. You have what it takes here. You are emotionally evolving. But to continue on that path and on that journey here, definitely write it down. Get it on paper. So I like this showing up for you here, Sag. Very beautiful energy. There are choices coming in here that will shift your love life, and I feel for the better. So I hope this resonates with your energy. If so, Sag, please do feel free to hit that thumbs up or like button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there. Do comment your power animal in the box below for your chance to win at that free reading. And do subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you Sagittarians a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next time.